Hey, hey, what's up, everyone? How are we doing today? Why can't I hear my background music? What did I do? Oh, it's just really quiet. What's up, Mercenary? How are you doing? YouTube's being a jerk over ad blockers? Oh. Yeah. And then, like, they recently announced the changes to YouTube Premium. Well, they'll still play ads if you don't get the higher tier of YouTube Premium. I thought I just heard something yell. What was that noise? So I have to use Opera GX to do stuff with YouTube. Holy cow. The workarounds we have to go through, huh? I've been dealing with something similar with Etsy, where all of a sudden it doesn't work on Chrome, and now here I am. I'm using Brave to get around it. Don't know why. It is what it is. What can you do? Also, I learned today that Etsy stealth changed one of their policies, and now I'm worried about my shop getting taken down. Does it matter that I have the creative license to sell the 3D prints? The issue is 3D printing on Etsy. But they'd rather tackle 3D printing than all the AI-generated garbage and all the dropship scamming. No. It's the people who 3D print are the problem. Now, I know there is problem with 3D printing, like people taking free STL files from like Thingiverse or Cults and then selling them on Etsy. That's against the rules. But I have legitimately purchased merchant licenses to sell what I sell. Oh, there's alternatives if Etsy kicks me off again. Am I getting banned from Etsy again? Yeah, who knows? What's up, Dave? What's up, Darn Sig? I hope not. I've got 3 orders sitting out there I'd like to finish, and I think, hang on, let me check my finances. I think, yeah, I've got $600 yet to be deposited to me. And I just bought a second printer, so I was kind of like hoping to pay for the second printer with the $600 Etsy owes me. I don't know. Worst case, I don't know. There's a bajillion other sites I could go to. Etsy was just treating me nice, so I was trying to go more all in on it, but oh well. I've gotten banned once. I can get banned again. Once you've been banned once, like, the second ban doesn't feel as bad, because it's like, okay, I understand the process. Dave, thank you for re-upping the membership. I don't know why it says for 1 month. But, hey, thanks so much again. Etsy and any big homemade shopping place be like that. Maybe one of the many shootings themselves in their own foot. Yeah. That's, I don't know, I was reading the Etsy subreddits and the Etsy seller subreddits. Like, some people are like, you know, I designed my own thing and then 3D print it and I sell those. I'm like, okay, you're better than I am. And those people are like, hey, if you didn't design it, you shouldn't be able to sell it. I'm like, well, there's artists that I follow who don't want to get into the printing and fulfillment part. They just want to design the 3D model and then let the rest of us who have the printers struggle with printing and taking it off the supports and curing it and boxing it and selling it. Oh yeah, all the other stuff that goes into it. I'm sure it would be a lot neater if all I had to do was just make something on Blender. I'm sure it's definitely creative and way harder than me just pressing a button. Well, I do a lot more than just press a button, to be fair. I am simplifying a lot of my process. Not to do the whole, and then there's the washing of the dishes segment. I recognize the artists probably spend a lot of time and energy doing what they do. But I'm dealing with the toxic fumes of the printer I'm dealing with buying resin to keep in stock. I have to pop the models off, clean them up, package them, sell them. I'm dealing with the postal services, not the designer. Which, so far, the post office has been very nice to me so far. Just sells misprints as abstract art. There's an idea. No, it's the policy change is specifically under like handmade items using a 3D printer. You can only sell 3D printed items that you have designed. I'm like, yeah, that doesn't fit me. So I guess there goes the whole shop. If they start enforcing it, I really want them to, you know, I tried to make my shop follow the rules after I got taken down one time. And one of the big rules that they changed, and they put it in a big header above all the listings. Hey, seller policy, when you're putting pictures up, don't use promotional art, don't use artist renders, use your own photograph of the final product that a buyer can expect if they're buying on your shop. So I said, okay, I'm only going to list stuff that I've actually 3D printed and I've taken pictures of the 3D print. So I can say, hey, this is what you're getting. And that works in my favor too, because if I put the digital render up, which will have color on it, and someone buys it and goes, hey, this Naruto figure isn't colored. You sent me a bunch of pieces and it's in gray resin. What am I supposed to do with this? You know, it's a little bit more transparent in the process to be like, hey, what you see is what you're going to get. And I think that's how it should be. There's so many other shops that do what I do, where you go to pay, you get the digital license on Patreon to sell to sell prints of the files, not the files themselves. But then they don't even just print it. They just put the digital renders up and then be like, okay, cool, and sit back. It'd be way easier to do it that way. And I would love it if there was a way where I could like incentivize someone to buy it at a discount so I have a reason to print it ahead of time. But at least right now, printing it ahead of time to make the listing just gives me inventory. So when I do sell one, I can just box it up real quick and put it out the door. I don't have to reprint it because it's already been printed because I took pictures of it. You know, it already physically exists. Anyway, I'll probably be doing more shifting towards hand cam, painting, cleaning up prints here going forward. Just trying to make it work. Also, probably more time-lapse content, because the videos I showed you the one video of the other stream. I can pull up some other videos I've taken. But the new printer having the built-in camera to show the time-lapse process looks super cool. And I think we'll try to do more stuff like that. But not to turn this into a whole business meeting, everyone clock in. If we gotta hit these numbers. But 3D printing is a smaller niche than gaming, so might be a good idea to move into there for channel growth reasons. I don't know. I still like playing video games, so it's not like I'm gonna go away from it entirely. But while I'm unemployed, trying to make the Etsy shop work seemed like a viable opinion, and now this whole policy change is like, oh, well, maybe I have to get a job again. And Rocky agrees with me. Well, I hope everyone's had a good weekend so far. Sorry I didn't stream yesterday. I was, there was an online concert I said I would go to with a friend, and I totally screwed up the time zone stuff. So I said, okay, no stream, I have to go do this. I thought it was at 6 o'clock my time. Turned it out, I had the time zones flipped, and it was actually 10 o'clock my time. So I probably could have streamed for a few hours yesterday. And then I was trying to get a model out the door to the post office, but then my post office was closed because they didn't have power. But they suspiciously had power to print a sign that said they didn't have power. So, some resins are more fragile than others. Yes. I was using a beige water washable resin which is more fragile. The water washables just tend to be more brittle, and I haven't had issues with them, and I thought it was more convenient to use water washable. But it turns out when you rinse resin off with water, the water has all the toxic resin stuff in it. So now you have a whole bunch of toxic water that you can't just pour down the drain or flush down the toilet. So I ended up with like a gallon of this water, which took me like months of setting it outside to evaporate all the water and leave me with all the junk behind that I can cure and throw out safely and dispose of. And I was like, all right. So the whole point of using water washables was out the door. We're going to forget about that. So then I moved to a new type of resin called ABS-like, which is a much more resilient. It's strangely more flexible and more durable. And the other cool thing is it prints faster. So I can get models out in a more timely manner. Like I just did another one on the new printer today that only took me 2 hours to print a whole model. It's smaller than the normal ones that I usually print, but still 2 hours to get a complete figure done. I was like, wow, that's pretty crazy. Whereas my other printer is still going, and it's working on a print that's going to take 10 hours. And that's only one of 4 pieces that I need to print in order to complete the whole thing. It's definitely my biggest and most intricate. But to tie that into today, it's like modern day alchemy. I take a goop of resin in a bottle, pour it into a vat, and then using magic, aka UV light, pow, I get a whole anime figure. There's also, there's a whole bunch of different types of resins, and I buy them from the manufacturer that made the printer, but there's even other companies to buy resins from. Want to know a rust remover solution I found? Sure. Because, they have rapid resin, standard resin, which I don't even know what that's supposed to be. Tough resin. Water washable. Plant-based resin, which I'm sure is still toxic. I don't know what's the advantage of plant-based resin. Actually, we could look it up. Why not? Easy to clean, eco-friendly, light odor. One liter of water, 100 grams of citric acid, and 40 grams of washing soda. Nice. I bet the washing soda is probably doing most of the work there. Okay, it doesn't show any details. And a touch of dish soap. Yeah, that'll help too. BPA free, low odor, and barely any fumes. Yeah, that's the same thing as low odor. Hey, what's up, Blazing Frost? Easy to clean. So how are you supposed to clean it? Does it clean differently than... Oh, mine's going okay. Hope yours is going well. I talked to my dad briefly today, and then talked to my sister. So, family obligations... No, I'm kidding. I was gonna say family obligations handled, but... no, I love talking to my family. They've been checking in with me after I got unemployed, so... Oh, speaking of, I got my last check. Now I will start getting my... Now my next check will be my severance pay. And then, I don't know, I guess I'll try to lightly find a job while I figure out if I can do the Etsy store forever. Not forever. As a as a gig, or if I can stream more and see if that makes a difference. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't try to become a full-time streamer because we've seen what happens with that. Okay, the clear green looks like ass. This is a horrible resin. I mean, it must be nice that it's plant-based, but their example prints don't look good. Okay, that one looks better, but I think they use that on some of the other stuff. Hold on. Oh, and it's way more expensive too. It's like $30. I can get regular resin for $20. Don't forget to cash out your 401k. Yeah. Yeah, my DSP journey hasn't begun yet because I haven't moved across the country and cashed out my 401k. Plant-based resin, how does that work? According to the website, it says it's derived from soybean. Yeah, is made mainly from soybean, yet delivers amazing prints. Found my own HoloLive male VTuber organization. They have Holo Stars, which is HoloLive but men. It would be cool to get picked up by an agency, but I can't bank on that. I could keep auditioning, but I need to figure out things on my own in the meantime. But I will say, getting back to uploading shorts has been helpful. I really need to get back to uploading regular edited content. I took a peek at my, hey, what's up, Indumati? My Heroes Hour review video. And I didn't realize after the first 200 views, it got another bump up to 600. Isn't resin already plant-based? I'm not sure. Is it stronger than regular resin? I'm not sure if it's stronger. It says it is, it has low brittleness and strong tenacity. And low shrinkage rate. It also says fast curing. I don't know how true that is. Yeah, let me pull up the plant-based and see what it says. Because I know what fast curing is like on my new printer. That's 2.3 seconds on the ABS like. Which is crazy because on the old printer it was like 4.5 seconds. So you can see where I'm already saving time there. Yep, I am late. What's up, Gondola? Water washable, water washable. Where's the plant like? Oh, they don't even have it listed for the new printer. Oh, standard plant-based fall. Okay. Oh, it actually might cure faster. There's your advantage right there. Testing games on your super slim PS2, nice. Thermochromatic resin? Hang on, I didn't see that on the shop. That sounds awesome. I don't trust things that cure faster. Makes sense. How come they don't... They list it on the spreadsheet, but they don't list it on the store. I just bought some more resin, but now they're showing a clearance sale. Did I miss? Oh, I have to buy 2 kilograms. Oh, wait, no, shoot. Did I miss? I'd have screwed up, guys. Crap. I didn't buy them on clearance. I paid full price when they're doing a clearance sale. Oh my god. I wonder if they can edit my order. Like, hey, can I add 2 more to get the clearance sale? Wasting money. Okay, sorry. Faster cure equals more likely to form cracks. It's like cement. I don't know if that's true. I haven't had that issue. I remember when I bought my 308 bolt action, the next day it was on sale. Oh. You bought the gun and then the next day it went on sale. No, they've had this clearance sale for a while, but it didn't pop up when I clicked on the resin to buy more resin. But when I click under resins on the website, then it was like, hey, resin clearance sale. And it's like, oh, I should have bought it with the clearance code. I wonder if support can go... I could try asking support, like, hey, can you put 2 more bottles on that order so I qualify for the 40% off? Could have saved 100. Yeah, I might be able to save like 30 bucks, which is still important. Oh well. Yeah, the cracks that I've seen Blazing Frost have usually been from if I am a little too rough with them, taking them off the build plate. But the ABS-like resin will is much more durable, so it's less likely for me to break. I've accidentally like pushed on like fragile parts, like the little curly bangs on some characters. Really, you know, really thin, really long pieces, and it's like, oh my god, how did they not break? And it just like bends and then snaps back into place. So it's like everything's okay. Summertime, I wish it was winter. Wintertime, I wish it was summer. I don't know where in the world you live, but I am quite happy with it being summer most of the time, because we're only going to get summer for like 2 months, and then it's going to start to cool off again. Though for us, it's like spring, and then it just jumps into the 80s. The last frontier. Space? But Rocky. Oh wait, no, that's the final frontier. Yeah, winter here tends to last forever, it feels like. Alaska, gotcha. Hey, buddy. How you doing? I gotta imagine a winter over there is pretty brutal. Like that, I would be happy that it was summer if I lived in Alaska. All right. We can keep chatting while we play the game. I'm going to need a bit of a refresher myself, so I'm going to pay attention to what's going on for a little bit. But we got the game up. Is Google really going to be mad at me for saying swimsuits? Yeah, I can't say swimsuits when setting a super chat goal. I can say summer outfits. I got my 10mm ready when I go out. Oh, for the brown bears? Dude, I can't imagine living somewhere where it's like, hey, you gotta look out for bears. Hi, Nina. She's got her 10mm. Or whatever caliber that is. Hello? Okay. Legendary difficulty strengthens all enemy stats and slowly reduces party characters' HP while fighting in mana-bound areas. In exchange, enemies will drop better ingredients and trait crystals. All right. Additional difficulty and building expansion. Oh, look, I got a whole bunch of blueprints. All right, hopefully everything looks good on your end. Looking good over here. So we're in the Auruma region. Oh, and we had a pioneering effort. That's what we need to pay attention. We need to use Lenya's Eclipse skill and use the Stellar Plajig in combat. Let's see if we got... Okay, we do have one equipped, so we just need to use it in combat. Synthesized Panacea Sphere, which I don't have yet. Weapon Rack, we don't have yet. Make Stone Floor and Stone Foundation. I should be able to do that. I don't think I... Oh, I think I used these for it. There we go. Stone Floor and Stone Foundation. We're on our way. Okay, we need to talk to Licht. Return to the Ligneous survey base and head to the giant metal tree. Oh, we were supposed to find a hangout area too. I remember that. I think we were hoping was going to be like a hot spring. I live in the part of the Alaska where it's daytime for 8 months and night for 2 weeks. I think you get some of that in Norway too. If you live far enough north in Norway. Person's up here. In Dumati, did you beat this game already?
ここならとは思ったが、都合よく情報なんて見つからねえよな。
Auto advance, please. Don't make me press a button every time. Oh, and YouTube chat froze. Thanks, YouTube chat. Auto video is good, thank you. Blueprints. Wrong type of blueprints. We only play Red Queen here. I did, the ending did not disappoint. Nice. I wish Norway was loose with its immigration. Yeah, I think it's... My brother wants to move there. And my understanding is it's not as easy. Anywhere close to the Arctic Circle, you get that effect. Okay, cool. My favorite part was Yumia stepping on the bad guy. I wish it was me, not him. Look back on. Okay, unlock the shopping district.
ただ俺にはさっぱりわかんねえけど。
Oh, that's normal. Not something I need to break. Oh, it's all the way over there. Do I have a fast travel that's nearby? Wait, it's up here? Okay. Wonder if I can get there from here. My dream is to get to Norway, then spend the rest of my life in prison. Your problem there is, if you go there and break the law, they might just deport you back here. The golems are awake. Okay, where is it having me go? I don't know if I'm gonna rescue that guy. This guy's a boss. I don't know if we fought him yet. Is there a crystal back here? Yumi inspired me to add a gun to my staff to use as my neutral special. And his special is gun. Alright. Trying out Lenya. Oh, and these guys are weak to the item I need to use. Hell yeah. I think it's funny the nuisance streamers are going to prison. Yeah. Ruining the reputation of us tourists. It's dumb they pick countries with the worst prisons. Yeah. If Italy got trench foot in his cell, oh no. I mean, that's rough. I wouldn't wish the harm on him. Just, he needs to, what's the word I'm looking for? He just needs to do time for the stuff that he was doing. What country did he get arrested in again? Oh, my warehouse. Forgot about this. Oh, the Philippines? Is it the Philippines or a different country I'm thinking of that have like really strict rules regarding... I messed up the thing. With drug trafficking. Oh, what am I doing? I can't remember which country it is off the top of my head, but I was pretty sure that there's a country that's like, hey, we don't tolerate even like minor drug offenses and you'll go a lifetime sentence if you come here. Like, to the point where they have a big sign in English when you're getting off the plane. That's like, hey, last chance. Oh, it's Singapore. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Merlin? It was Singapore, not the Philippines. But they have a big sign that's like, hey, if you get arrested and they put you in jail forever, there's nothing the US Embassy can do to help you. What's up, Abby? How you doing? Yeah, they have no tolerance for that stuff over there. Oh, is Philippines the same way? I didn't realize. On break at work, nice. Kind of prayer. Have I done this one? Yes. Let's see if I can find my way around. Sometimes they just arrest American tourists. Fair. I've seen how American tourists behave. They probably deserve it. Just to feel like they can big dog us? I don't know about that. Wasn't it bubblegum too with Singapore? Oh, I haven't heard that. If that's true, that's a little weird. I know there's another country that won't let you into the water if you're a tourist because the sunscreen that tourists wear has so much chemical in it that it's damaging the ecosystem. Okay, how do I get... I need to get over here. I think I need to, like, start here and go northwest. It's little man syndrome, something you must grapple with every day. I think you got me confused with someone else. I'm 6 foot. I'm 5'11", 5'12". Somewhere around there. Caning or whipping with bubblegum? I haven't heard about that. That's crazy. They whip you for bringing bubblegum in? And that sucks, because I like gum on the plane. Like, help with popping my ears. I guess I'd have to chew it all on the plane. I haven't been over here yet. What? Oh, I think it's a village of these guys. Because they aren't aggroing me. I don't want to grapple little men. Nope. Open that one pretty easily. Oh, a treasure trove key. Can't remember if I needed those or not. Oh, are you a shop? You can barter with merchants for ingredients, building recipes, and more? Okay. Did the graphics get worse? I hope not. You don't have anything I want. I haven't played for a little while too, so our memories could be clouded. Time. With chewing gum, it's fines or imprisonment, not caning. I wonder what they have against bubble gum. I've watched Chucky and know how to handle little folks. Okay, I'm afraid I went too far over coming to the settlement. You guys don't mind if I take this? Oh, it's because of litter? Do they have a smoking ban over there? Don't want that, don't want that. I don't think I want that. They said I could get building recipes, so I was keeping an eye out. I need to make a weapon rack for one of the missions. Okay, what is this? Nothing? People who put gum under tables should go to jail. But it's free gum. My favorite weapon rack is Yumia's. It has big ballistics. Pretty sure Nina's got bigger ballistics than Yumia. Say that's a big drop. Probably would have survived it. That cave I have to go through? Alright, are you guarding the treasure chest? I hope you are. No, don't spoil me! With smoking, they have designated smoking areas. You just get fines if you smoke in non-designated areas. Yeah, I was just thinking with the littering, you know, people throwing cigarette butts. A new weapon is any good. Minus 11 speed and 5 attack for 4 defense. Nope, don't think we will. I hope I'm heading the right way. Or I'm just skirting around where I need to go. Littering should hold harsher penalties in the States. It blows my mind, like, even the people in my apartment complex will just open their car door and throw their car trash into the parking lot. And it's like, we've got big dumpsters all over the place, but the problem is, a lot of us have pets, and our dogs just, like, go straight for the garbage every time, and it's frustrating. Plus, we all live here in the same space, so you're just, like, throwing your stuff out. It's just, like, making it gross for all of us. I have the same feeling for people who don't pick up after their pets. There needs to be penalties for that stuff. Didn't someone leave dog poop in your hallway? Yeah! Yeah! One of my neighbor's dogs crapped in the hallway right outside my apartment. And didn't pick it up. Like, your dog is crapping in the freaking apartment. Where we have to step over it. We have to smell it. But nope. Can't be arsed to pick it up. Who would enforce it? I don't know. If I could get away with making a wall of shame, I would. That would be how I would enforce it. Though I guess some people just don't have shame. Also, yes. Hey, Reggie, what's up? Yeah, I carry a roll of baggies too. And the baggies I get, they have a little sticker when you get to the bottom 5. There's a yellow sticker printed on the 5th bag that says 5 left, so lets you know to grab another bag or reorder. I'm never without baggies. Now, my complex could do a lot better with having more bagging stations throughout, because sometimes you walk out and you forget, or sometimes you bring one baggie and your dog double deuces. I've had Rocky double deuce plenty of times. So like, my apartment could make it more convenient to pick up after your animal, but at the same time too, I don't think people they give a damn to pick up after their pet. How is Rocky? He's doing good. He's sleeping a lot. I think he's bored with having me around all the time. I was told as a kid, if you're not ready to deal with poop, then don't get a pet. Dude, I think there's just some people who are like, oh, there's maintenance staff, there's landscapers, it'll rain or it'll snow or whatever, like, you know, someone else will deal with my poop. Or my pet's poop. Hopefully this isn't actual people pooping in the neighborhood. One of my neighbors has a ring cam that faces out from her apartment, and I hope, because she's on the 1st floor, I hope that she is recording people walking by and then not picking up after their pets and then frickin' reporting them to the office. Get him out of here. Some people have someone else's job to deal with my BS. Yeah, man, I used to see this. One of my customers had this as a sign that was like the story of not my job, or, you know, someone else was supposed to do it, not my problem, not my task. The horrible anecdote when I can't remember how it goes. But it was like somebody, everybody, and nobody. Because I think it went something like, everybody thought that somebody would do it, so therefore nobody did it. Like, it was just this mental... Oh, we gotta play Simon Says. That if no one takes the initiative or responsibility to get it done, and always it keeps kicking the can down the lane thinking someone else will inevitably do it, that it will never get done. It's like people who don't throw out trash at the food court or fast food place. Yeah, those fast food employees are not being paid to, like, bust tables. Oh, I can get water out of here? Aqua soda. Nice. We have a machine that just makes soda water. How does anyone have teeth in this village? The only time I don't pick up is when I can't pick up, like what I'm supposed to do when my dogs drop pure soap on the pavement. Oh, poor pure soup. Sorry, I misread what you said. I've had that happen one time. I was walking Jill's dog, and Jill's dog was very old. He lived to be like 17 or 18. He was a very, very old dog. And he didn't quite make it to the grass when it was finally time to go. And so he just has pure liquid, you know, pure root beer all over the sidewalk. And one of the neighbors came out, was chastising me for, I'm holding this sick dog, and you can't pick it up with a bag because it's like in the concrete. I was so mad. I was like, look, I'm not gonna get yelled at by your neighbors for walking your dog. If it was my dog, yeah, yell at me. That's fine. But Rocky's a good boy. Yeah, I did get set up. I have an issue with shop from home. They're so rude to the underpaid staff workers. I don't know what you mean by shop from home. Work from home? It's been decades now with people not dealing with consequences of their actions. True. Very true. Yeah, that's a red treasure chest. Never seen that. Okay, well, I think we need to shoot some stuff. Too far away for that one. You set an order online, the employees get your order and drive it to you. Oh, okay. No, I try to tip like DoorDash and Shopped and all those other people pretty highly because I'm sure they're working for pennies. They absolutely probably should be paid more. Absolutely probably. Nice fence sitting, William. They should all be paid more. Hate it when people leave a mess in front of my place and don't bother to pick up after themselves. See, I get frustrated when I see a mess outside, like in my neighborhood, but goddamn if my apartment isn't cluttered with too much garbage right now. The nice thing is, now that I'm unemployed and I've had a lot of time, I've been able to take the time to get rid of so much stuff, and it feels so good to get rid of it. I don't like tipping culture, so I go get it myself. Nah, I'm too lazy. I've only had one bad experience in probably 5 years of using DoorDash. And that was when this guy handed me a bag that was soaking wet from Starbucks. And like I opened the bag and like the lid was completely off my drink and it had spilled entirely. I was like, bro, what is this? And then he was already in his car driving off. I was like, oh, okay, great. Thanks, man. But even then, I was able to take pictures of what happened and get I get a refund, and I just reordered it, and then the second time through, it was just fine. Oh, the only other issues I've had is like, oh, someone forgot my drink, or they forgot to include, you know, like the sauce on the side or something. And that's so minor comparatively. I have a bar right across from my house, and the drunks leave the bar and throw empty bottles on my lawn. I used to call in a company that was right next door to a strip club, and this guy was like, dude, be careful when you step out into the parking lot when you come visit. I was like, okay. And I didn't understand why until like I'm walking around the guy's machine shop and he's showing me stuff. And then I'm like, bro, is that a turd? And he's like, yeah, the drunks come over to the factory and poop in the factory. Or throw up in the factory. And I was like, what the hell? I hated that place. The owner was a super nice guy, but he retired and the place closed. But it was like the worst location ever. Surprisingly, not in Gary. Tipping culture is insane. I had to order a software license, completely automated, and the site asked for a tip. Like, what am I tipping to? Yeah. I don't mind tipping for stuff that you're supposed to tip for, but then you see things like like that, like asking for a tip. I've seen thankfully not my lease payment system, but I've seen other people who pay their leases online and their landlords are asking for a tip. And I'm like, why? You give me the house. I take care of the house. I live in the house day to day. I'm paying you rent already. Back in the day, factories kept dogs for a reason. Yep. Yeah, they did. And they kept big, mean dogs, too. Well, mean looking. They kept the German Shepherds. I love Shepherds, though. If you go to a restaurant, tips are fair. Tipping at restaurants makes sense. Tipping your barber makes sense. Actually, any grooming service makes sense. I tip the people who bathe and trim Rocky's nails. I tip my artists. That's another big one. Which is really funny too, because I've bought work from artists. Shauna, who did all my emotes and my first model, she's from Europe, and I tipped her, and she was like, "Why are you tipping me?" I'm like, "Because I love the work that you did." But, you know, she's in Europe. They don't have tipping culture. So at first she was like, "I don't understand, but thank you." I wish CEOs were replaced with AI would be funny. They would run the company better because there'd be no nepotism. Man. Poor nepotism babies like Dave would have to actually network, and actually networking wouldn't work anymore. You'd actually have to like do a good job and have a good resume and reputation. Cave. You wanna fight? Oh, not you, Dave. I'm sorry. The streamer Dave. Oh, shoot, I forgot what I was doing. Alright, get at long range. Oh. I accidentally did the right thing. Left him. There we go. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. It was born with a silver spoon, dude. Hey, we're level 90. Fall over? Nope. Okay, maybe it's a random from when she falls over. Boom. Give me that. Oh, there's a treasure chest in there. Give me that too. Oh, what the hell? Oh, there we go. It's like Fire Emblem where you get a random amount of stat points. You know, I'm not sure. No, it's a set number of level up. That's good that it's not random. Head to a narrow rocky path. Hey, Rocky! Oh, holy cow. This region is huge if it goes all the way up here. Oh no, that says Savash. Okay. Okay, so we just need to head east, and then there's a tunnel that takes us here. My favorite Fire Emblem level ups are ones that have a high chance of being one stat, but no, they give a physical tank a single magic point. Yeah, like your Great Knight or your General. Gets magic. Luminous Dave, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Summertime, time for the heat. I will heart and like that. The super chat goals are not tied to dollar amounts, but number of super chats. But no pressure. It's just something fun and goofy to put the characters in swimsuits. But thank you so much for the support. Why can't DSP play Atelier? I'm not sure. I'm surprised that he's skipping Code Vein. Or he's, because he played the network test and he said he liked it. And now every time he does a viewer's choice, which I guess we're not seeing those ever again. It was always, Code Vein's not a game that you're allowed to vote on, like Stellar Blade. Which, by the way, I need to play Stellar Blade. There's a focus on attractive females. Code Vein's got hot ladies. I will not. That's some nasty mic static you just had now. Billy, hang on. I'm trying to listen back for it. Hang on. And I'm still listening. I didn't hear it. Did I completely miss it? There was some earlier. Thought it was my data or internet acting up. Ah, okay. Of course, YouTube chat freezing on me again. All right, hang on. Let me. Yeah, he's already played Expedition 33. He's beaten it, and then he said, I'll come back to it maybe. Sorry, I'm like now focused on trying to fix this. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing it. And I played back through when I was talking about attractive females in Code Vein. I thought that's where you were just talking about it. But I didn't notice it right then. Or I couldn't hear it over the game. I don't know. My computer has been acting weird, so it happened when you thanked Dave for the super chat. 551. All right, hang on. Losing all my viewers trying to troubleshoot this. So take it back about 5 minutes. There it is. One joke for the road, what do you call a fat knight? Circumference. Thank you, Dave. Take it easy. Thanks for hanging out a little bit. Appreciate the super chat. Sorry, guys. I need to hear this static. Okay. Oh, there it is. Bro. Okay, I heard it. I literally have no clue what caused that. Okay. Man, I do want to try to troubleshoot this while it's on the top of my head. Okay, occasional static. It's not all the time. Did I hear it during the tip? Not specifically. I heard it afterwards when I was answering why he can't play Code Vein. Software conflicts. Okay, can't do anything about that. Electrical interference. I don't think that. Okay, hang on. I might have one option. No, okay, I've already have that one fixed. No luck there. What's everyone's favorite drink? I like Coca-Cola. Okay, I might have one more. Oh, nothing I can do in here to fix it. Okay, all of that is set correctly. Oh, Moscow Mule is good. It'd be a bad cable. Could be software issue. Excellent. Stock noise suppression filter. Okay. How different does that sound when I turn that off? Did I completely miss it off? Hang on, I need to listen to myself. Wait, that sounds fine. Okay, I'm going to try that filter removed and see if that fixes the issue. But if it happens again, let me know. Because there's more troubleshooting that I can do. I was reading again, someone on Twitter was like, it doesn't matter how many emotes you have or how detailed your model is. If you don't have good audio, your stream's not worth watching or listening to. Because, I mean, I'm sure people are playing games or doing things around the house with me on in the background. If I sound like crap, there's no point in having me on. Strawberry, then pineapple, then grape. Oh, we're talking about Fanta flavors? Orange Fanta and grape Fanta are the best flavors. Oh, we found a small building area. Alright, I think I need to go northeast and travel across that way. Can't watch a video if the audio's trash. Audio is one of the things I sweat about the most. Because I know how important it is. And I know how important it is to me too. Like, I've watched other people, or tried to watch other people, and like, they don't have their audio balancing in line. So like, their voice comes through really softly, and then like, the game is super loud, and they're like trying to talk, and like, this is how you play Magneto in Marvel Rivals, but you can't hear what the guy is saying because he hasn't turned himself up and the game down. Or the other thing that blows my mind is I've seen people like try to record those guides, but they're playing like Punisher, and they're just sitting there holding down right trigger and having him go poof, reload, and the whole time the game's making sound effects. The guy's trying to like talk and like, this is why you pick Punisher, this is how you pick, you know, and it's like, bro, I can't hear what you're saying because you've got so much background noise that you don't need to have. I found the narrow rocky path. Yeah, audio is critical. I think we need to make a big bomb to blow up the wall. That's going to be the plan. I unfortunately think I'm trending towards having to do a whole... I think I might have to do a reformat here soon, just because so many things are not working right. Oh, desktop audio, thank you. Sorry, I had it turned off so I could listen to myself without it looping. No, it wasn't just you. I forgot to hit the button again. We didn't even need to make a bomb. We just needed to put some mana into the wall. Alright. And it's really weird too that I have some issues on this computer that don't show up on my streaming computer. So it just makes me think like, okay, I just need to do a fresh install of Windows or something. See if that fixes some of the issues I'm having. And yeah, I just need someone to gift me a whole new computer. Except even the guy, his computer doesn't work right half the time either. Okay, half the time's too often. I still feel like 10 to 20% of the time he gets like audio desyncs or other weird things. But he's like too afraid to like touch the settings in OBS to try to troubleshoot it. There we go. G.
どこにしよっかな。
Oh, one more relay point.
まだまだ。
That one was easy. Now the shrine should be active. The rhythm you solved that puzzle sounded like the Terminator theme. Totally intentional.
苦労したけど起動してよかった。
I have a bunch of points to spend. Yeah, I'm not using trait blending, so I'm not worried about that. Decrease the difficulty of actions like lockpicking? I don't think lockpicking is that difficult. How about the rank of gatherable ingredients? Oh, I need a few more SP. Okay. That's what we'll buy next.
ちょっと高すぎたかも。エナジーがあって助かった。
Want to know everything about the tall ones? Teach me, okay? Because we're heading to the Albert settlement. The Albert, all of these little guys.
周辺の安全を確認。休息が可能です。
How cute and tiny their houses are. See, here's the little guys you want to grapple with.
あれ、のっぽさんだ。久しぶりに見たの。アルバーたちです。やったね。みんなゆっくりしててくれると嬉しいな。
Oh, we can relax here, finally.
何にもないところだけど、のんびり
That's one problem solved.
ありがとう。でも一つ聞きたいことがあるんだ。なーに？あっちの方に昔観光地だった場所があるけど、あなたたちが管理してたって本当？
Did you have to deal with tourists, Mr. Albert?
そうなの。昔はいっぱい人間が来たって聞いてるの。そこなんだけど、私たちが使ってもいい？みんなが休める療養地が必要なんだ。
I like how Yumi is asking permission instead of just, let's all go here.
お俺？のっぽさんが何かしたいとき、お礼してくれるって昔。
Yeah, they want payment, Ela. They're not gonna manage the hot springs for free.
人の土地を使うんだから何かしないといけないですよね。納得。だとするとそうだな。
Is there anything you want?
そうだ。何か欲しいものはある？用意できるものなら何でも。
I can make him something with alchemy, or we can go fight monsters. I think both are reasonable replies.
ずっと遠くの大きな森に大きい木があってね、綺麗なお洋服みたいなお花とおいしいお花の蜜があるんだって。服みたいな花においしい蜜。うん、わかるかも。じゃあそれを持ってくる。
Or I can travel somewhere, I guess. I don't even have to make him anything. He just wants some flowers.
目的地を選んでください。
So I'm curious how I get into the water storage facility now. Actually, it looks like it connects through here. I'll get him his flowers later.
にゃ髪の毛洗いたいです。お風呂ないかな。
Deliver spirits regalia. Do I have that? Oh, it says deliver, so of course I have it. I don't even have to travel anywhere. I already had it in my inventory. You can have the E rank. Oh.
目的地を選んでください。
Oh, he wants more. Canary's warble. Just give him a couple flowers, now he'll take care of the
療養地として使っていい？
relaxation center.
いいよ。のっぽさんいっぱい来るんだね。楽しみ。私たちものんびりできると嬉しい。
よし、候補地が見つかったことをまずは報告だ。
That was a decent little quest.
どこへ行きたいの？
Unlocked a lot of the region for me. Alright, I'm gonna try to get to the water storage area while I'm here. And then we'll fast travel back to the base.
びしょ濡れ。早く乾かさないと風を。
I think
どこ
this...
に向かうんだ？
I just follow this pathway around and it'll take me there. There's even a fast travel. I can go faster.
一気に進もう。それ。
Almost forgot I had a motorcycle. It's been too long.
これなら。そこからは歩こう。まだもっと。一気に突っ走る。これなら。
いつ来ても不快な場所ね。
Fast travel.
エナジーも節約しないと。
Rook Cave.
よし。これでしばらくは安心かな。
It keeps flipping back and forth between Savash and Auruma. I need heat-seeking missiles on the bike. That would be pretty cool. Okay, all this looks like gatherable stuff I already had access to. No new materials for me. Trying to get us to the top of the tower so you can do the alchemy dance. Clear up all the mana. There we go.
これでよし。
取り立てほやほやはちょっと生々しいのね。
Could be wrong.
見つけた。
どこ行くんだ？
I mean, there's one of these really close by. I'll just jump over the door. Can't keep me out. I've got rocket boots. Or rocket heels, I suppose. Alright, I'm getting closer because I can see it filling in more on the minimap. Hey, there it is. Now it won't cost me energy to run around.
どこ行きますか?
Alright, looks like there's a couple quests in the area. Small building area, too. Those are the same.
なんかじーっと見られてるような気配が。
Collecting ingredients from a monster, but it's taking a lot of time. I really want this. Do you think you can make it for me? Fallen Rampart.
そんなに困って。ちょっと疲れたな。
Those are kind of rare, so yeah, you can have the ones I have. I'm assuming these turtles drop it. Crabs, whatever. Defeat the ogre face. Should be easy. I mean, nothing has proved much of a challenge so far. Probably good they added another difficulty. Oh, we got it. Another fast travel. Surrounded by dinosaurs.
移行で最も気をつけなければならないのは足元だ。床が抜けて地下に落ちるという事故が報告されていてな。
人の体重ってバカにできないものね。ビクトルは大柄だから特に気をつけないと。
レイニャンも重たい剣を持ってるから。
Okay, if I explore these ruins.
落ちるの怖い。
I have to find the button switch. Been marinating turkey wings. I don't know if I want to fry or bake. Oh man. That sounds pretty good. I used to do brines for my chicken. Should go back to doing that. Because it makes them fry pretty good.
スキャンして。
スキャンし
It
ま
also
す
made him grill pretty good, but I had to get rid of my grill.
何が入ってるのかな。
何か反応してる。
We have 5 treasure chests and 9 relics to find in this area.
罠じ
Another
ゃ
one.
ありませんように。
Told you about the pizza I made, been on a mission. Bro, that pizza sounded so good. I'm not even supposed to eat pizza, and I was like, yeah, I'd break my diet for that. I actually haven't cooked anything exciting recently. My stomach's just been all over the place. Like, I made rice yesterday, and when I started to eat it, my stomach started to hurt. I was just like, I don't know what's wrong with me where I can't eat anything right now.
何が入ってるのかな。
But I have a doctor's appointment in a week, so I'll ask him about it.
まだまだ。
Ask him about it then.
どうやら相当古いもののようだな。
A lot more of this area than I thought. Hey, UNFW, thank you so much for subscribing for 4 months now. Got to play more Night Rain. I haven't played it since the last time I streamed it. I was just so frustrated with it,
罠じゃ。
the matchmaking. But I want to play it. Seems like such a good game. I hope you've been playing it or playing something fun. I was just kind of worried it'd be a giant biscuit covered in sauce. You make it sound like a giant Red Lobster biscuit would be bad. Probably a bajillion calories though.
どこ行きますか。
Okay, 2 more treasure chests.
まだまだ。
Red Lobster biscuits are goated. Yeah, but Reggie made a pizza using the biscuit dough for his pizza dough.
宝石を背負った虫。
Yeah.
人間に取り尽くされ
Glad
た
I spit it with the roommate. Felt like I was dying halfway through. No. Yeah, it sounded good too. Like, I'm not even supposed to have cheese or tomato sauce. It was heavy, but it was worth it. Did you put any toppings with it? I guess you kind of would have to, right? Like, did you top it with like pepperoni or
まだまだ。
bacon or anything else?
どこかを示してるみたい。もしかして。
I don't know if that makes it any more. It would make it more heavy, wouldn't it? Unless you like put mushrooms or something.
よいしょ。
Spinach and mushrooms with Alfredo sauce? Nice. Topless pizza is not something I ever thought about, but now I have, I guess. Yeah, cheese pizza I would consider topless pizza. You know, no toppings on it, just a layer of cheese. It's just an interesting way to... Did I say topless, or did you say topless? If I said topless, then I think that's funny. And I want credit for it being funny. It doesn't matter, it's now topless. Yeah, when I thought eating tomatoes were bad, but I could still do cheese, Alfredo sauce or white sauce on pizza was a godsend. And then I was like, wait a second, this is even tastier. Now I guess I could do vegan white sauce on my pizza. The treasure chest over here. Probably on the other side of this wall. Yeah! Alright. Other one's down here. She teleported to the other side of the wall. To push that out. I want to do lobster pizza, but lobster costs too much. Yeah, lobster is expensive. Now that it's grilling season, I want to see if I can grill lobster. See if the wife will go for that. Okay, I see the treasure chest. I don't know how to get to it. She won't double jump. Why is this spot allergic to double jumping? Do I get in this side? Maybe up here. Haha! We've completed the ruins. Do I have to get out the same way? Broken wall. This might be the last things I need to explore for the Savash region. Alright, I'm gonna hit all these question marks that are by me. See if I can't 100% the Savash region. I do want like a lobster pasta, that would be pretty nice too. I want to expand my cooking and I want to be 43 and all I can make is frozen food. Or eat fast food 3 times a week. The other thing I want to try making is I want to try making a venison meatloaf. But I can't use egg in it, so I'd have to do something else to bind the meatloaf. But we've done venison meatballs a couple of times, and those are pretty good. But I was like, meatloaf's just kind of like a big meatball in a way. Because it's ground meat and you're still binding it together with like breadcrumbs and seasoning and stuff. Just cook it all at once in one big loaf pan instead of a bunch of little balls in the oven. Oh, did those guys just spawn in front of me? Whatever, let's kill them.
出過ぎるなよ。
少し
俺は
離れよ
やりたいようにやらせてもらう。
決したで取っておきだ
今ならいけるぞ。
前に平均
ここだ。
Oh, I have to fight them 3 times? Alright. Let's go.
クイックドライブだ気にしないで好きだらけいける
今ならいけるぞ。
どれくらい強い合わせて
We use Nina because all her attacks are magic.
こっちが遅いわ
There we go. I got the precision counter that time.
みんな警戒だファイヤーそう転勤
もらっとけ。
私の杖も怖いんだからこのパーッとステップファイナルロンドみんな警戒して
Items. Ice.
よいしょ。みなさん背中守るね。
少し離れよう頼もしいわ
Actually, no. We want Nina.
気にしないでこっちよ捉えた遅いクイックドライブいけるよそれいつでもいけるよ今だ
Nina to stun them. Yumia to crack them open.
全員敵の攻撃を警戒しろ。
Oh, God.
食らいなさい得意なところが楽よクイックドローどれくらい強いか楽しみ合わせてよ
何か来ます。
こっちが私の本命よガラキよ
There we go. I don't know why that one was so hard.
私の可能性
これでまた誰かを守れる。
学ぶことは尽きないわね
俺の限界は俺が決める。
Leveling up so much, too. Okay, northeast of me. Oh, new item. Calciball. This water seems really gross.
魔物の生息地に
Soaring vine habitat.
数で押されると危険です。
Okay.
警戒してください。
Okay, south down here, there's something unexplored. Let's go to the building area and travel west.
さて見て回りますか。
See if that gives me what I'm looking for. Probably inside this cave.
まだまだ
Yeah, I really want to learn how to make a good gluten-free bread. Since Jill's had to go gluten-free.
どこ行きますか。
Okay, habitat. Yep. One more question
朝の
mark.
空気を吸うと目が覚めるな。
Treasure trove.
こんなとこ
Hell
ろに
yeah.
住むものだよ。絶対すごいの見つかるよ。
調査に役立つものがあると嬉しいんだ。
取り立てほやほやはちょっと生々しいのね
Cooking's fun though. It's a... Ooh, a fireplace. It's like alchemy, right? You're taking ingredients and turning them into something else. Oh wait, there's 2 more up here. 3 more up here.
ここで決まり。
Fast travel here and go north. I just have to use different ingredients that
ものは怖いな。
we aren't allergic to. People who can't cook scare me like you're an adult. Cut the stove on. Even like basic things, it's not that hard to cook. Just gather the ingredients, you know, temperature, time, pay attention, and easy peasy. I think the British say bish bash bosh. Can't turn that. Oh, that one was so hard. Just one piece out of alignment. I think this one's a little more work. See a treasure chest in the corner there. Anyways, it's like, did you pay attention in chemistry class, like how to cook and stuff? 60% of food is cook it on one side, then flip it, start there and learn more. Yeah, and if you're worried about, you know, like food poisoning or salmonella or whatever, like, you can get a meat thermometer and cook it till the internal temperature is whatever, but eventually you'll get to the point where you're like Hank Hill from King of the Hill, where you go firm but medium rare, or firm but with medium give. This is medium rare. What if they want it well done? Bobby's voice isn't quite like that. It is scratchy though. I can't get a good Bobby voice. Then we ask them politely yet firmly to leave. Don't be scared to cut it open and peek either. Yeah, that's not horrible either. I mean, in some cases you'll run out some of the juices and then it'll be a little bit more dry, but if you're a beginner, that's, you know, that's how you learn. Yeah, exactly. For stuff that won't kill you if you eat it underprepared, you can sample it at every stage of the process. It's something Gordon Ramsay talked about. Dude, that snap-in was so bad. But it's like how you can learn to make risotto by taste. Like, surely risotto takes 20 minutes. There's no way around it. But you can get to the point where you don't need a timer because you can taste when it's complete. But you won't know that you're getting close to done if you haven't sampled risotto that's like close to done, so still a little bit crunchy, you know? But you got to take that dive and sample it along the process and be like, okay, that's raw rice. Okay, that's a little bit mushy. Okay, that sucks. So on and so forth until eventually, like, okay. So when it tastes, you know, you build the spectrum, I guess. Everybody should be able to cook pasta if they fail, then you send back to kindergarten. Yeah, pasta's nice because it's like boil water, put it in for 8 minutes, drain water, add butter or sauce, you're done. Eggs are great starters too. You can get sick from eggs from undercooking them, but I think I either heard this on one of the cooking shows or I read this in a cookbook somewhere. So I don't know how much of it is old wives' tale and how much of it is true science. But I heard for eggs, the salmonella bacteria, I think it's a bacteria, only exists on the egg shell. So, you could eat a raw egg or an undercooked egg and be fine if like none of the shell got in it, or you didn't. If you didn't do something stupid like touch the egg and then touch your food or eat it with your hands with the hands that touch the eggshell and didn't wash your hands. My mic cracked again a little bit. Damn it. Okay, so it's not the filter. Well, my next step is to replace, is going to be to replace the cable. I have a cable somewhere. SBS, doctors told me I better not eat a raw egg, period. I would listen to doctors. Don't listen to me. But when I was growing up, we ate eggs that were over medium, so that way the yolks were still runny. And what you would do is you'd pop the egg and then dip your toast into the egg to get the yolk all over your toast and eat it that way. I can't eat eggs anymore, but that would be my preferred way to eat an egg. As I want it a little bit runny, so I can dip my toast into it like a 4-year-old. And a bound area. I do over medium every now and then to stay risky. Just training your immune system a little bit. There's a crystal switch. It cracked when I said toast. Wait, it cracked again? I don't know what these... Oh, maybe I was supposed to blow this up. Not scan. First? Oh. See stuff on the other side. Probably some weird dude that would tell you bathing in eggs is good for the skin. Yeah, but how many eggs would it take to fill a bathtub? Too much Schedule 1 for your mic, yeah. Executor of Gloom. I feel like I made one of those already. Oh, this one's strictly better. And it's red, it matches his clothes. About Tree Fitty. A woman, don't give that Loch Ness Monster Tree Fitty. South east. South. There we go. Oh, it's in the tree. There we go. Ruins and a bunch of stuff over there. Another thing in the middle. Alright, what are we doing? Giant metal tree. We're gonna go back to the main quest that we skipped all this time. Can I ride this? New ingredients. Air chime. Inverse metal.
たかも。エナジーがあって助かった。
Don't fight me. I just want the cutscene. There we go.
うわー、壮観だね。ペルなんとか。
ペルグリカトルムだ。
近く
She was so done with him
不思議ですね。やっぱり
after he corrected her pronunciation.
各地に見られる特異な植生は高濃度マナ領域の影響と推測されます。
It never made risotto. Feel like I need to correct that.
やっぱりそうだよね。
I'd have to find a vegan parmesan to make risotto again.
シバージュの胞子に包まれた森も。
Oh, and I couldn't put wine in it. I'd have to find a substitute for wine. Probably
そ
vinegar,
の可能性が高いです。
which doesn't sound
推
great.
測だの可能性だのはっきりしねえな。
Maybe I'll just be done making risotto.
あなたは。
言語。ネル族の禁煙種か。あるいは
Hey, look, one of the monsters can talk to us.
何にせよ警戒しとけ。いつ襲ってきてもおかしくない。
Again.
やはり人だ。
あ？
Like, I can't keep laughing at Hell's Kitchen when I don't know if I can do it either.
本当か。現れたの。
You guys want to fight? Is that what's going on?
人が間違いない。本物だ。初めて見たぞ。
No, Hell's Kitchen is what drove me to want to learn how to make risotto, too. So, like, how are these guys constantly messing it up?
こいつら。
And then it would... Now, they gotta make it differently for the restaurant.
すごく喜ばれてる感じ。
Because making it at home, you have to
な
have...
さそうね。
You basically gotta wait like 20 minutes of doing nothing but stirring.
ジニ族だ。私たち昔から住んでいるアラディスに。
昔からシルワ族の皆さんと同じですね。
知らない。他の種族。ずっとここにいる私たち。作られた。数百年前に。主によって。
Unless they have like... They make a big batch of like partially started risotto at restaurants.
歓迎する人。ぜひ来てくれ。我らが集落へ。
I actually don't know how you do it in a bigger kitchen.
祝おうこの出会いを。
随分と慣れ慣れしいな。
ユミヤさん、どうしましょう。
Let's join them.
ここは乗ってみよう。
We can fight our way out if it's an ambush, which I don't think it is.
変異体なら何か有用な手がかりが得られるかも。
依存はないわ。ね、みんな。
皆さん、案内をお願いします。
いい変
At least I can make scallops, and I know how it's using a non-stick pan.
人よ。
If you cook it in a non-stick pan, it won't stick.
びっくりしちゃいました。
That's why they call it non-stick.
まだわからない。
Probably one of my favorite Gordon Ramsay crash outs.
罠って可能性もある。気を抜くなよ。
頭の中のモヤモヤが。よかった。どうにか抜けられたかな。
Oh, we can just fast travel here since we've been here once before.
いろいろ見て回ら。
Other guys this way. God, Hell's Kitchen is a trip. Now that I'm thinking about some of the other mistakes people have made. Like, a guy took a hot pan off the stove and then put it down underneath on one of the shelves where, like, the clean pans would be. And Gordon Ramsay ripped him a new one because the guy's like, hey, what if someone came by and grabbed that thinking it was a cold, clean pan and burned their hand? The guy's like, oh, I don't know. I didn't think about that.
この集落をようこそ人よ歓迎するジニ族は
私たちは
One of my other favorite moments, and it's horrible that I say this is favorite, but this guy was boasting about how good he was at filleting fish. And he's like warning everyone else on the crew. Like, hey guys, be careful, these knives are really sharp. And then immediately almost cuts his finger off. Because he wasn't looking at what he was doing. He looked over his shoulder to like brag and boast.
ここアウルーマ地方の高濃度
And almost sliced his
これから払っていくつもりです
freaking finger off with the fish knife.
それが本当なら
There's just like instantaneous karma for this guy because this guy was kind of a dick.
あなたたちもアルスタリアを利用
Oh yeah, and then the girl who was like, I use cold water, I thought it'd boil faster. Or the other girl, or was it a guy? There was another person who threw out so much pasta that they ran out of pasta. And then she reaches into, it was a she, I'm remembering it now. She reaches into the garbage to pull out a serving of trash pasta. And she's telling the cameras, oh, it's going to boil and the boiling will clean it and it will be safe to eat. And it was like, oh my god. Like, dude, you're on TV. Your reputation, like, people are gonna see this. They're gonna look you up when you go to apply for places.
主に救われたジニ族はこの地で生き続け
Oh, there was the other guy, and I know this one was a guy. He,
主へ捧げる捧げ
it's funny because he was like,
主は大化に
I think Gordon Ramsay described him as a greasy Italian. Or something like this. And, he just, at the start of the night, he just starts boiling spaghetti. And Gordon Ramsay eventually had to come over and be like, I haven't called anything to order. Why are you boiling spaghetti? And the guy's like, well, I wanted it to be ready really quickly. And Gordon Ramsay's like, how long do you think it takes to make spaghetti? It's like, oh, 7 minutes? It's like, so why do you need to shortcut the process? Just drop it when I call it out and have it done in 7 minutes.
手分けして聞き込みましょう
But what's crazier, even beyond that, is Gordon Ramsay comes back to the guy and he's like, why do you have 9 pots of spaghetti going? Oh, it was so wild.
主について
I saw one where a dude grabbed a sample plate of eggs Gordon made like an hour previous. Oh yeah, he tried to serve the sample food. I remember that.
集落に
And then, I think this was a Raj trick. Raj was a character on Hell's Kitchen.
目にする機会
But,
だが
he had overcooked, like, his steak or something.
与えてくれ
And, they didn't have another one ready. And they didn't want to lose the table. Because Gordon Ramsay throws everything out at the same time, which makes sense. It's, you know, nice and convenient and to be expected, especially at a high-class restaurant at that.
を聞いている
So they take the overdone steak and they start trimming it real thin sections off of it to try to make it look a little bit more rare. And, gosh, was it Chef? It was one of the sous chefs that work under Gordon that they had to get his approval on it. So they do this real ghetto, just trimming the steak down to make it look more pink. And then served it again. And the guy goes, okay, looks good. And Raj is like, see, I'm the master. I'm like, dude, all you did was like ship an overdone steak. You just deceived everyone. Oh, I have to talk to more of the residents.
一度調査とか関係なしにあちこち見て回るのも楽しそうだな。
俺はずっと宝探しをやりたいって思ってるぜ。
Yeah, Hell's Kitchen was great.
頃から何にも。
なんだ、知りたいのか。主について。
That'd be TV I'd be happy with them bringing back.
海の親だ。ジニ族の言い伝えられている。先祖代々、かつてはただの魔物だったジニ族は生まれ変わらせた。
Actually, what is Gordon Ramsay up to these days? Hell's Kitchen never left. Is he? No, they aren't still making episodes. There's no way.
このアウルーマ地方にと以降今に至るまでここで暮らしているのだ。我らは
聞く感じ、死に族も変異体みたいだけど、リリー・ボレアみたいに人間を元に
I thought I would have heard if they were still making it. It's on season 23? No way. My god, I might actually be dumb. Oh no, I am dumb. Oh my god, there's new episodes. Kitchen Nightmares came back like a year ago.
そろそろ移動しないと。
I thought he stopped doing that because his stomach couldn't handle it. We need an episode of where are they now? I need to know if Raj got deported back to India. No, I just pulled up the wiki. Last update. Now this is 2021. They haven't updated it since. But he's working at a Brooklyn restaurant and he's lost a lot of weight. Yeah, Raj was a hilarious character. When I start drinking, I start doing karate. It's a bad mix. He has some hilarious quotes. Wow, 23 seasons. I liked Hotel Hell a lot too. I don't know if he's still doing that show. Actually, I could just look it up since I had the Google page open.
見せてやる。主への捧げ物。これだ。
Oh, it only ever did 3 seasons. Dang, I might have seen all of them then.
そういえば、ベスペルも残響片を集めてたはず。何か関係あるのかな。
わからん。我らには。
Dang, they don't have any reasoning why it was canceled. They just never renewed it.
だが、だとしても集めるだけ。
I do have a print running in the background.
主から受け取る。
Can you hear my printer?
生きていく。その
Maybe that's what the noise suppression was
それ
blocking.
だけだ。考えることは。
集められた情報はジニ族の生みの親コルレオニス。彼はこのアウルーマ地方にジニ族を住まわせて
Why is that name familiar?
捧げ物残響片を対価にマナ領域内
I think that's why your mic might be
贈り
cracking.
物を与えていると。
Huh. I had noise suppression on. I turned that off because I thought maybe too much CPU stuff was causing the mic to crackle because it was very intermittent.
お待たせしました。お疲れ様レイナ。
Oh, the PC. Once I send the print out, the PC's not interacting with it anymore. That's all 100% handled by the printer. I could turn off my computer and the print would still go.
深呼吸、深呼吸。
But yeah, that's what I was thinking with the mic cracking was it was a CPU or encoder overload, so that's why I took off the noise suppression filter, thinking it would help. But my next idea is to replace the cable. I've probably had this cable a long time. This might be one of the original XLR cables. But I have spares, so I can swap this one out.
昔この辺りには地区の概念があったようだ。ラムス地区、ヘルグリカ地区。
Dark Side 360X, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the workshop. I hope you're having a great Sunday.
休息所みたいなもんか。詳しいことはわからねえが。
I'm surprised none of the hotels had bed bugs, but the mattresses and floors were more body fluid than physical material. Yeah, some of those places were nasty. Yeah, we didn't see bed bugs, but I'm sure we saw roaches. Hotel Hell made me want to buy a blacklight, but I don't want to know the truth. I have a UV flashlight that I use for curing my prints, and I learned that mold can show up under UV light. A good way to make sure your bathroom's clean. Head to Ramus Radic Station.
コルレオニスの言葉を思い出してたの。
You know how to go there. I think I did my missions a little out of order because it's telling me to go to places I've already been. Or it's just I've done all the traveling, so I know how to get around. Hey, what's up, Culp? How are you doing? I can't believe I never scanned this. Lost and found? Okay. That's all that was on there. It was lost and found. Yeah, I know it's a little dry for TV, but sometimes I wish... What's up, Culp? Over on Twitch chat as well. I wish Ramsey got a little bit more into like the finances of how to run a business on these shows. Barton's a weird celebrity. I'd love to meet him, but he came into where I was eating. I'd be scared. Yeah. Can I go steal their particles? He just told me to shut up. I don't know if we ambush him trying to come get the tributes.
聞いたことはある。これは大義のためだと。
大義のため。死に族にも詳しいことは話してないみたいですね。
手がかりが途絶えたか。
そうですね。コルレオニスの目的も行方も結局わからずじまい。
何でもかんでもうまくいくわけじゃねえだろう。そういうことだってある。
どうします？片っ端から調べてみますか？
She's still talking quietly after being told to shut up. What's the food you miss most?
そうね。一度拠点まで戻りま
I
しょ
mean,
う。
like, whole on just like regular pizza, probably.
休んでる間に誰かが手がかりを見つけてくれないかな？
Like,
コルレオニスは明らかに調査団の存在を意識してる。またどこかで会うかもしれねえ。
yeah, I'd probably say pizza the most because the tomato sauce and the cheese are two of the biggest negatives for me.
目的なんでしょうか？
ひとまず拠点に戻ろう。考えるのは休みながらでもいいし。
Like, I would kill for like the spicy buffalo chicken specialty pizza from Papa John's. Like, I don't even need like a crazy ritzy pizza. I need the good old-fashioned dirty pleasure kind of pizza.
出発しましょう。
周辺の安全を確認。休息が可能。
なるほど。そういうことで。
And pizza's a good answer because there's toppings that I can't get anymore. So I could put like ground beef or green peppers or onion. Am I a Domino's type? Domino's is okay.
確かに。
But when I was eating pizza, Papa John's was my go-to.
されるようにやってきましたし、みんなも拠点で休んでいるはず。ちょっと様子を見に行ってみようかな。
But I really can't eat pizza from the regular stores anymore. I can have mod pizza, but when I get mod pizza, it's like dough, olive oil, garlic, and chicken.
どこ行くんだ?
It's pretty, kind of sad. A Philly cheesesteak would be good too. Or like an Italian beef.
見ろや。休息とか言っときつつ、自分が団員に指示出してるぜ。
Actually, wow, an Italian beef would be pretty good.
無限に体力あるんじゃねえか。
With peppers and provolone. Oh, that'd be amazing. Can't eat raw food no more. Once a week, I cry over sushi. You could get cooked sushi. But yeah, I would hate to lose sushi.
その体調とか。
あ？何にも変わんねえよ。
After stream, I have some sushi I'm gonna eat.
良くもなってないか。
It's not the same. No, I really want to go. If I ever go to Japan, I really want to go to one of those sushi places where it's not where you order off the menu. You sit down, you pay for your seat, and then the chef brings out, like, prepares in front of you, you know, here's this, here's this, here's this, here's this. You know, it's all chef's choice. All premium, just the raw fish on a dab of wasabi on a ball of rice.
ちょっとだけならお薬の煎じ方とかわかる。
ただの払いだとは違うんだ。余計なお世話なんだよ。もう、なんだってそんな絡んでくんだ。いいだろ、ほっといてくれよ。
ほっとけるわけないじゃん。だって私たちもう仲間だし。
If I went into Japan, I'd leave it in the hands of whatever god is over me and I wouldn't look back.
サクッと解決するのは難しいかもだけど。
And I really want to do Mongolian barbecue or Korean barbecue again. Except the last time I had Mongolian barbecue, it was, I was speeding to get home. Fresh tuna that was kicking that day from the harbor market? Yeah. That's what I'd want. Like, go and eat sushi at a place where the sushi master is like, oh, I picked this fish out myself this morning, and it was caught earlier that day. You know, like
よく覚えてんな。
as damn near as fresh and prepared as you can get it.
仲間。ね。
I've had bluefin tuna. It's pretty damn amazing. It was also really expensive.
悪かった。悪かった。言い過ぎた。
ルトガーが謝った。初めて聞きました。
I'm talking over this cutscene.
お前ら、俺のことなんだと思ってんだ。
ルトガー、ちょっともう一回言って。
嫌に決まってんだろ。ああ、もうクソが叫んだ。二度と謝らねえ。
Food's more important. I think the girls picking on Rutger is pretty cute too, though.
どこ行くんだ。
They're becoming friends and checking in on each other.
あー疲れた。お風呂で癒されたいよ。
どうやら困っている人がいるよ。
I feel bad. Jill got a sushi making kit and we haven't had a chance to use it. We have the seaweed rolls and everything.
前に噂話してた。
にしても、まさか本当にこんなとこまで来られるとはね。
ああ、最初は半信半疑だったが、やっぱ団長が言ってたことは。
But she likes crab, so I thought it would be cool to make California rolls, but with like real crab, not the
なんか俺たちのイメージ
fake stuff you get at the grocery store.
近日っていうから。
But we'd have to use vegan cream cheese. I don't know if that would taste any good.
話してみると意外と普通っていうか、拍子抜けっていうか。
We could also just make our own veggie rolls too, with carrots, cucumber, avocado. That'd be good.
悪い子じゃないんだろうね。へえ、近日がどうとか言ってたあいつらがね。
People who are smack talking Yumia like her now.
びっくりしちゃった。でも本当にいいのかな。
And need a hookup for crab. No, not right now.
仲間として認めてもらいつつあるの
Excuse
は
me.
嬉しいけど、錬金術に危ない面があるのは確かだし。
Stomach snuck up on me there.
仮にこの地に残されていた錬金術の歴史が暗く重たいものだったとしても、ユミヤがみんなに対してしてあげたことは変わらない事実として残り
There's apparently a type of tuna that they have at Whole Foods. And maybe it's only her local Whole Foods that I saw it at. But she was like, this is really good tuna, but it's like $25 a pound. I was like, let's skip that and just get shrimp. But that's another type of tuna I'd want to try.
一つの場所に留まることが少なくてね。しばらく一緒に調査をしてきたけど。
I also want to try cooking swordfish again. I messed up the first time I cooked it, and I haven't tried again.
居心地がいいわ。すごく。ずっとこのまま旅をしてたいくらい。
Old Bessie behind the CVS downtown has all the crap. Oh, I see what you're saying.
アイラも教えてほしいわ。
Gross.
ユミヤや私、みんなのこと、どう思ってるの？
What's up, Darkside? What do I like about this game? The Atelier games have the min-maxing on like the trait producing through the alchemy system that I find really enjoyable. Using the crafting system to craft overpowered equipment, accessories, armor,
ルトガーはどうなの？
combat usables, healing items too, I guess.
確かにずっとそんな感じだよね。でもなんで？
The girls are really cute too. That's another plus.
あいつがギリギリまでサボってるのが。怒られない、 命令に反しないラインを見透かして、これなら文句ねえだろって顔してんの。でも言ったことは守るし、文句を言いつつやるし。
Plus, it fits my theme.
あいつの信念があるんだろうなって。そう思っちゃってカッと言えない自分にもムカつく。
ずいぶんよく見てるのね。
いや、私はただ聞かれたから考えを。
Reggie, I'm sorry. Ela might like Rutger.
普段のアイラさんはそんな喋り方しないよ。
ユミヤ。
Who's my favorite character in the game? I think I like Nina.
そういえばクレイジャーさんが言ってたっけ。うち
And
の
Yumia
家系
too.
はアラディスに縁を持つかもって。それがもし本当だとしたら、先祖の人は大災害の時にアラディスから脱出してたのかも。
We all have our
ユーステラで
faults.
細々と錬金術を続けて、そうまでしてでも後世に残したかった何かがあった。お母さんはどう思ってたんだろう。
Has a nasty looking bed to sleep
お
in.
母さんってなんなら作れないの？
どういう質問それ？
だってお客さんが欲しいって言ったもの大体何でも作っちゃうじゃん。だから作れないものとかあるのかなって。
But we get a flashback. Childhood memory.
あるわよ、いっぱい。でもお母さんすご腕だから、みんなが想像するようなものなら結構作れちゃうかも。
じゃあ私空飛びたい。空飛ぶ道具欲しい。
空か。空ね。あそこまでやれば。
Please remember how to make like a flying machine
お母さん？
so that we can fly around.
ごめんなさい、こっちの話。空飛ぶ道具はね。
Oh, we aren't having a flashback to how to make an ornithopter or something.
そっか。
じゃあ代わりにこのぬいぐるみをあげる。
あ、かわいい。お母さん、この子は何なの？
北の国に住んでる鳥さんよ。ユミヤなら気に入ると思った。空へ飛び立つための翼は作れないから、その代わり。
But maybe you'll make your own wings one day, Yumia. I love foreshadowing. It's such a great storytelling device.
はい、おはよ
Were you watching her sleep?
おはよ
You sad.
う。なんか勢いよく起きたけど、悪い夢でも見た？
う。いや、空を飛ぶ夢だった気が。
I'm trying to speak things into existence.
違うな。
I'm being very
な
hopeful.
んだっけ。
夢って思い出せないよね。あるあるだ。
If Fierce got a broomstick that she could fly around on.
さて、そろそろ僕たちも調査再開だ。
Oh, and an airplane that was made out of a barrel.
結局まだコレレオニスに関する決定的な手がかりは得られていない。
I don't think we flew in Ryza though. No.
どこか当たりをつけて調査してみ
I
た
don't think Sophie flew either. But that doesn't mean Yumia couldn't fly.
そこでみんなにも意見をもらいたい。調査の糸口として何か思い当たることはないか。
はいはい。ここに行ってみるとかは？
こんな場所に何の手がかりがあるってんだ。
はあ？行ってみなきゃわかんないじゃん。 ならルトガーも意見出す
Ryza don't fly. Ryza just got thighs.
そうだな。
Let's just shout out his name. Let's stake out the blessed land.
恵みの地だっけ。あそこに絶対来るなら張り込めばいいんじゃない？
ただでさえ行方のつかめない奴の裏をかいて待ち伏せができるんだろうか。
ジニ族もめったに姿を現さない的なことを言ってたしね。
What's up, Bubba? Welcome to the stream.
それもそうか。
Why can't I see your face? It's right here. Here, I'll zoom in for you.
レイニャンも意見言ってみていいですか？
There you go. Can you see it now?
もちろん。
この南にあるマナ連星ロッ
Nah, my real face? This is my real face.
こことかどうか
It's as real as it's gonna get.
って思って。
一応理由を聞いてもいいか。
単純に一番錬金術に関係してそうな名前だったから。他に手がかりもないし、いいんじゃない？
Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the workshop. Hopefully you're having a good Sunday, good weekend.
そんな簡単に決めちゃっていいんですか？
みんなが納得するなら動いてみるまでだ。
他に良さげな案もないしね。
むし行くぞ。
I got distracted. I don't know where we're going. What else would I be? Some type of ginger? Yeah, exactly.
せっかく人のいるところに来たんだ。情報収集でもしておくか。
Alright. Mana transposing furnace. Well, we got some traveling to do.
ここにいると集中が乱れる。用が済んだらさっさと抜けるぞ。
Military base. Southwest. Let's see if we can't... Oh wait, I can't get there. Oh!
それはこっちのセリフだ。
少し離れよう。ケンタベ。いつでも行けるよ。前に出る。連続で行くよ。行くよ。
We just made friends with these guys and now they want to attack us.
なんか来そう。私の杖の気をつれ。
隙だらけよ。クイックドロー。アクロバット。クレセントムーン。
Special note, William is not Asian.
これを持ってる時は銃撃ちたくないんだけど。
Come to your house? I appreciate the invite, but no thank you. We just met.
持った。いや、持った。
Did I just fall through the floor? Oh, it's a weird...
まだまだ。
I keep thinking I'm playing Night Rain and all I need to do is hit a spirit, a slipstream or whatever it is, and I'll jump up the whole mountain.
何これ。エナジーの残りには常に気を配ってないと。
ここでエナジーが切れれば取り返しのつかない事態になりかねないか。
I wonder if I can get there through here. This is just a cave. I can't go to the house, I'm trapped on the screen. Yeah, yeah, I gotta do this.
これこれ。
どこ行くの？
I don't know what the trick is to get here. Maybe I have to go around the other way.
取っておけばいつか思い出になるかな。
I think the military base is up there, so I gotta find some way to climb it. Oh, oh! Almost ran him over. How come I don't get bonus damage for running him over with the motorcycle? Got him. Oh, I think I've tried going up here. Something here. Just learned that you can download web pages as a PDF in Opera. That's interesting. What would you do that for? Enemies have good health insurance. Protect being run over. Okay, I might be close to the military base. Oh, on the assumption they won't be there to be reviewed later. Okay. Well, I unlocked a treasure chest. Oh, it's right here. I was like, where is it? Imposing pillars have materials in them. Okay. Shrine, okay. And close to the military base. Just hitting all the stuff along the way. Fast travel. Free treasure chest. There we go. Yeah, another treasure chest. That one looked intricate, but nothing I couldn't handle. Pop this one right here too. Yeah, I need to look to see if my skills have leveled up. I can increase the rank of gathered materials.
ンスプリズムだよな。ありがたくもらってくか。
Oh yeah, we can definitely afford it now. I need a lot more skill points for that one. Increase the number of ingredients by gathering. Let's see what combat has for us. Boost drop rate of rewards. Drop rate of rare rewards. I think I'll save up for the 750. Only 100 or so away from that one. Alright, so...
どこ行くの？
Oh, this was the military base. Okay. We just need to head to the mana transposing device or whatever that thing is.
一気に進もう。
去ったり劣化するものじゃないなら多めに取っていくのに賛成よ。
Which I thought... Oh,
ここからは歩こう。
treasure trove. One of these should have the weapon rack in it, so I can craft that. Get that mini quest out of the way.
罠じゃありませんように。
What am I stuck on? Hello? That was really weird.
ちょっと高すぎたかも。エナジーがあって助かった。
The way in. The way down. Wonder if it wants. Haven't we been here?
魔物の生息地に
Yeah, we've been here before.
数で押されると危険です。警戒してください。
So is the furnace left? Maybe not. Okay, I thought I was getting close. It's not in here.
どこにしよっかな。
I can't fast travel out. I'm stuck. Yeah, there's nothing else to it. Alright, I'll get out of your guys' way since you just want to roar at me. Can I get through this pipe? Well, I'll let the game guide me there. That's totally fine. Well, that looks like a treasure trove over there. Oh, I'm out of bullets. Hang on.
どれにせーの。
こんな風にいろんなものを作れるのすごく楽しそうです。
Okay, there's a lot of machinery still here. Like they made fall damage practically
常に気を配ってないと。
negligent, because all you do is
取
you
り返しのつかない事態になりか
take a little bit of mana damage, but you have so much mana, it's not a big deal.
何作ろうかな。急いでないし、後でいいか。ま、こんなもんかな。もっと。
Yeah, I was gonna go try to unlock the treasure trove. Maybe I can do that without triggering the main quest.
マナエナジー補充完了。
Wait, where did it go? I was just looking at it.
まだまだ。
Oh, another treasure chest.
まだまだ。もっと。よっと。
Where does Yumia rank against other Atelier pro tags? I probably put Ryza above her, but so far for me,
先でそっと待って
probably second.
ほら、綺麗に撮れた。
よいしょ。
Right there. Wait, that's not it. Holy cow, I saw it from up high, and now that I'm down here, I can't remember the layout of what I was just looking at.
よいしょ。よっ、もっと。
Or maybe these buildings just looked like treasure troves. Wait, no, that's definitely a treasure trove.
よいしょ。まだまだ。
Wait, what are you thinking about, darn Sig? Something that I agree with.
よいしょ。
I just don't know how that's kinky.
よいしょ。よいしょ。
調査に役立つものが残されているといいんだが。
I guess unless it was a positioning thing, but that's not what I was thinking about.
何も残されてない。なんてことないだろうな。
罠じゃありませんように。
I'll explain when you're older. Thanks. You guys not gonna let me out? Really? Guess we're fighting our way out.
少し離れよう。
一気に片付けよう。
終わらせる。何か来ます。前に出る。
合図は任せた。
転勤。
もらっとけ。
ストライカー。離れよう。
Make a sandwich with the two of them? Okay, okay. That makes sense. Okay, we made it out. Hang on, before I run back down. What's up here?
まだまだ。
Probably one of those crystals. Oh, Shrine of Prayer.
城の示すとこへ行けばいいって言ったよね。一箇所ずつ見て回ろう。
Well, one of those relays was in the...
何がしまわれてるんでしょう。
grove. There we go. Not you too. Alright, fine. Well, you guys are a little bit more crazy. Crazy in that they required more, a little bit more to stun them. There we go. Welcome back, Bubba.
これが私の
これでまた
私
誰かを守れ。
Let me out. Okay. There are more relays. Okay, it wasn't just the one in the treasured area. Oh, so sitting right here. Just waiting for me. Okay, treasure chest in here. I don't see any switches for it.
よいしょ。エナジーがあるとはいえ息苦しいな。アイラは平気？
うんまだ大丈夫けど
Oh.
早く抜け出したい
Okay, I found the cube. Now I just gotta find the launch pad to put it on.
よっと。
Well, let's see what's in here.
何が入ってるのかな。
Ah, another treasure trove key. Where's the other relay? Oh, down there. Okay. That one was pretty easy too. I mean, they're all been easy.
まだまだ。
Whoa. That guy roared at me and I was like, uh-oh. Not that I couldn't take him. My mind was just on trying to get back to the shrine.
持った。
Not on combat. Fine, I'll take the long way up. After I hit this shrine, I think we'll go right next door to where the main plot is. See where that takes us.
まだまだ。持った。すごい。エンハンスプリズムだ。苦労したけど起動して。
Okay, everything's fully enhanced, so all I have left is to raise my energy limit. Do a couple of these. I'll just go down to 20. Right over there underneath that big circular thing.
エナジーがあるとはいえ
Where we need to
怖い
go.
ものは怖いな。
If I can knock out... One more I need to... There is one more, I just don't know where it is. Anyways, we're gonna do the plot. Hopefully this is a machine we fix without breaking the world in half.
のことですよね。
そのはずだよ。それ
この辺調べてみようか。
Like the last one that bursted into flames.
見ろよこれ。いかにも何か隠してますって感じだよね。
確かに。でも開いてないのか。
Did you try kicking it? Yeah. That'll
い
work.
つの話をしてんだお前は。無理に決まってんだろ。
ここもあの跳ね橋みたいに扉の動力が切れちゃってるのかな。
前回と同じならすぐ復旧できるってことか。
どうだろう。機器が生きてるならいけるかもだけど。辺り一帯の動力はこれが賄ってたみたいだけど。
Am I gonna have to go craft something?
損耗甚大、炉心、機能不全。大規模な修復を施さないことには再起動は難しいとフラミーは考えます。
どうするユミア？行けるならやる。無理ならここの調査は諦める。だ。
Oh, I love when I get dialogue options that basically amount to the same thing. I'll figure something out, or I can probably fix it.
はい、任せてください。これまで身につけてきた技術を使えばできるはずです。お、頼もしい。それでこそ弓矢だよ。
電線路本体に周辺の設備も。
Let's see what
たくさんありそうだな。
comes up with. What we have to make.
焦らず一つずつ直していこ
The illusion of choice. Another 5 years of Fire Emblem Three Houses discourse.
これは。
ユミヤさん、どうでした？
フラミーの見立て通り、電線路のコア部分が壊れてるみたい。
Do I have to make a new core of the furnace?
あらら。
ただ経年による損耗にとどまっています。部品を修復できれば問題なく機能します。
部品って言ってもな。これどういう構造かわかる？
いいえ、該当部品の情報はフラミーには記録されていません。
Thanks, Flammy. You're a lot of
こ
help.
の連成路でのみ使用されている特殊な部品であると思われます。
だよね。仕方ない。何か手がかりがないか、まずはこの辺りを調べてみよう。
Okay, I am going to replenish my energy since it is below half. Okay, I'm going to replenish my energy as much as I can.
夏みか。子供の頃よくやったな。
皆さん、少々お待ちを。
フラミ？
そのゴミ山がどうかしたのかよ。
Me? Something in the pile?
中に伝送機が眠っているようです。
え、すごっ。よく気づいたね、フラミー。
And it just snaps into our hand. No cutscene of digging it out or anything.
了解。音声記録を再生します。
主任、国からまた新設備の建造計画書が。
ああ、これで何度目の追加だよ。
Excuse me.
そう言われましても。
ああ、もう分かってるよ。親方がそう言うなら俺たちは従うしかねえんだから。スティリウムだ、スティリウム。誰でもいいから掘らせろ。足りないんだよ。
Mysterium.
はい、すぐに。
音声は以上です。どうやら
I don't know why they recorded that, but it's really convenient that the guy called out the metal that the thing's made out of that we're gonna have to go get.
この周辺で採掘されていた希少鉱物の名称と記録されています。連成路ではこれを用いて様々なマナ関連設備の製造を行っていたようです。
なるほど、この素材が鍵になってるんだ。なら私たちもそれを手に入れれば。
修復に用いることができる可能性はあります。
採掘場所の見当はついてんのか？
ここから西に存在する大空洞。この周辺が
Oh, wow, and she knows where we can go get it.
ったようです。
Convenient plot device.
残っているかはわからんが、行くだけ行ってみるか。
スティリウム。レイニャも聞いたことのない名前です。
アラディスは国産か？
Oh, fishing spot.
相当な値がつく可能性が。
ルートが目的を忘れ
I just want to see what kind of fish are here. Hopefully it's new.
任務の邪魔はしねえ。
よし、
Oh,
釣れたぞ。
same type we already have. If I go to the corner
隕石って
here.
意外と見つかりにくいから貴重品なんだ。そこ。
Hopefully I can activate the pedestal to clear all the mana out of here. Another treasure chest.
状態がそれをこうすればこれくらいなら簡単簡単。もっと。
Actually inside this building, I think. Right here on the first floor. Now we'll be able to run around without our energy bar draining constantly. Oh, and we can fast travel.
濃度については常に気を配らなければな。
大丈夫です。危ない場所はレーニャとユミヤさんで教えますから。またね。
I thought I'd have to shoot him in a pattern, but nope. Shoot them all.
入ってるのかな。そりゃ。罠じゃありませんように。
Eel guard. Trait I haven't seen yet. I'm assuming if I guard, it heals me. That could be hella convenient. Oh, the underground cave that we were in earlier. That wasn't the right cave that I needed to be in. Okay.
出発しましょう。
Guess we'll head back.
大量に取るのは構わないんだが、 持って帰れるくらいに抑えてもらえるか。
Now we had to come here.
厄介なのがいるわ。注意して。
エナジーも節約しないと。
A rare mineral with special properties that distorts the flow of mana around it. It is said to have been used in various devices and facilities in Alades.
見つけた。これがステリウム。情報通りにあってよかった。ん？
この石なんだか変な感じがします。変な感じ？石を取り巻くマナの流れが不自然にぐにゃっとしてる気がして。
やっぱりそうだよね。
Been to this cave once before, so.
なんかいいな。二人見えてるの。
Yuzuria Yumemi, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the workshop. Hopefully you're having a great Sunday. We're playing a little Atelier Yumia today. Just found the Styrium. We're working on repairing a giant furnace with it, I think.
そうか、そういうことか。これを使って大量のマナを制御して動力に。
もう何か掴んだんですか？
掴んだっていうほどじゃないけどね。最低限機能を復旧するくらいはできるかも。
Sorry, it's not in English.
さすがユミヤさん、頼りになります。
But the Atelier games are... I think they've only been translated on the remakes. Or remasters, whatever you want to call them. They're not remakes. The deluxe editions.
そういうのは自分では言わないの。
なぜでしょうか。フラミーは事実を口にしたまでです。
帰ったら一回分解してみようかな。今ならもっと完璧に直せるかも。
推奨しません。現在のユミヤではフラミーを再起不能にする可能性があります。
Flami's so mean.
どうかな。
そもそもフラミーは今でも完璧です。
Flami is already perfect.
どうかな。
終わったか。くだらない言い争いは。
終わった終わった。とにかくステリウムが手に入ってよかった。
I have to leave this cave to fast travel.
ここって魔物の巣。やばいところ来たかも。
You gotta learn how to make the furnace core and then craft it.
一気に進もう。
Just bump into the wall there.
ここからは歩こう。
どこ行きますか？
I haven't built anything. Whoa. I mean to go all the way back to my Atelier. I haven't built anything here, so that's not useful. I have built a base here, so we'll travel back to here. Put our equipment away. Oh, I have to learn the recipe. I have to use particles for it. Alright, let's learn all the new recipes while we're at it. Heart Laroon. An enhanced version of a Laroon. The intense cold air surrounding the icy hammer freezes anything that enters its atmosphere, shattering even steel. The Vision Luft. An enhanced version of a Luft. The gale that encircles the whirling blade has all the force of a tornado, and a simple swing sends out sharp air blades that mercilessly mangle enemies. Vitality Overdrive. Try giving this a spin whenever you feel depressed or unmotivated. The faster the device spins, the more it fills the user with vitality. It practically forces you to get motivated and energized. That sounds pretty useful, actually. A cube containing an ancient, horrifying monster, while the exact entity of the creature contained within is unknown. Breaking the seal to sate one's curiosity is extremely ill-advised. Damascus plate. A plate made from Damascus stone. The refining process causes the material to lose its characteristic patterns, turning it instead into a silver and black sheet. Coiled clover. Coil arranged into the shape of a clover. It may look like the coils are merely stuck together, but this design was meticulously fine-tuned to produce dramatically more power than 4 coils normally. Probably one of the most powerful items in existence, the handmade black hole. A black hole created using alchemy. Even its creator doesn't know what happens to things that get sucked into it. It's probably best not to think about how sturdy the bottle holding the black hole is. The Blooming Love Sword. A sword with a jagged edge made from thin metal that has been carefully honed to a fine point. The saw-like blade cuts just as cleanly as a straight-edged weapon. Cavalier plate, armor worn by soldiers who fight on horseback, designed to be easy to move in and decorated elegantly. That being said, few people have the skill to fight on horseback, so not many people wear it. The Brash Bangle. A bangle made for physical combatants. It assists with muscle movement, increasing the wearer's overall ease of motion. That being said, even wearing a large number of bangles does not allow one to surpass their body's limitations. Alright. That's everything unlocked that I can unlock right now. Oh, I do know how to make a Panacea Sphere. How many do I need to make? 2. I'm gonna check to make sure I don't have the recipe for the weapon rack. Like it. They added the Kirkin architecture, so now we can make the Atelier from Ryza. It could be under your desks, maybe. Pizza oven, Reggie. That's what we need. Lab set. Yeah, I don't have the weapon rack unlocked yet. You have a pizza oven? The thing is awesome. That sounds pretty cool. need energy.
よし、これでしばらくは安心かな。何作ろうかな。使えそうな
I only have my air fryer, and of course my regular oven.
材料はあったかな。
It does sound like you'd be cooking, yeah.
使う材料は
Or by quantity.
材料はあったかな。
This is a quest item, so I don't think it needs to be
こんな感じかな。よ
anything crazy.
し、うまくできたかな。よし、
Yep. Even though it's quality 2 of 999, it'll still work.
マナと技術によって栄えた都市もこうなってしまっては見る影もないわね。
ここで暮らしてた住人たちもこんなことになるとは思ってもみなかっただろうね。
Unless I break it and it's like, make a better one.
いつでもいいぞ、ユミヤ。
よし。
I kind of miss the mass alchemy production that we had to do in Furus. I feel like this would have been a perfect application for that, a similar system to that.
すごい。
You know, get 100 metal things, 90 magical things, 50 pieces of fuel, you know.
よし、ちゃんと動力は戻ってる。それじゃあ開けますよ。
Oh, wait, we made a whole airship in Furus, not just the broomstick and the barrel plane. I forgot about that.
それなら遠慮なく調べさせてもらおう。
なんだこの部屋は。いろいろ残されているみたいだが。
物が多いってことはそれだけ新しい発見があるかもしれないってことだよ。
もしかしてレイニャお手柄なんじゃない？
本当ですか？
Forgot what Lenya's idea was.
ああ、悪くない直感だったかもしれない。
Her idea to inspect here, because it was related to alchemy.
これは
ニーナさん？
あら、ごめんなさい。お腹が空いててついぼーっとしちゃったわ。
お腹ですか？
まったく緊張感に欠けるな。
I lose focus when I'm hungry too. I don't blame you, Nina.
まあまあ、ニーナさん、お菓子なら持ってるんで欲しい時は言ってくださいね。
ありがとう。この部屋を調べたらいただこうかしら。
And Ela carries snacks? Perfect. Rutger, you can probably have snacks too if you ask nicely.
面倒くさい。
Just stop developing more stomach problems. I'm trying, man.
なんだろう。
I don't know why my stomach is falling apart.
これは写真？この施設を使ってた人かな。でもなんだろ
Oh, she looks familiar.
う。なんか見覚えがある気が。
Probably the red pupils that give it away.
ほら、これでよしですね。
フラミ、スキャン。
スキャンします。調査記録の充実は
Gonna rush to the hospital off a deep breath? What? Can I read the note I just opened? Oh, guess not. I should have hit the button.
見つけた。
My fault for not paying attention.
いっせーの。
Oh, a deep breath will be too much. Okay. I was like, I panicked when I read your thing. You were like, gonna rush to the hospital off a deep breath. I was like, wait, what happened? Why did you go into the hospital?
ですね。フラミー、スキャンお願い。
スキャン完了。読み上げます。水浴の眉計画は順調に進行している。
Recollection Cocoon Project. Okay.
器として生み出した命、ホムンクルス。
Vessels brought to life homunculus.
はまだ模倣品に過ぎないが、成果は得られた。今回の実験で得た情報
I think this is only the second Atelier game that mentions, second that I've played that mentioned homunculus.
失敗は許されない。敗北は認められない。幾清掃を経ようとも必ず成し遂げよう。
I have a bad feeling about Nino now.
我が英知のすべて、バシリウス陛下の悲願がために、アラディス帝国に栄光あれ。読み取ることができた記録は以上です。
バシリウスって確か前に。
Why does she have to read that one out loud?
ああ、
Some of these have voices in them, I guess.
アラディス最後の皇帝の名前だ。しかし、追憶の眉計画。一体何のことだ？
それにホムンクルスって？
ホムンクルスは人造生命を指す用語の一種のようです。
What kind of alchemist doesn't know about homunculus?
それ以上の情報はここでは得られませんでした。
なんだろう。
Man, they got the Alades Empire doing all the nasty alchemy stuff. We got homunculus, we got human transmutation, mutants.
計画、成果、器。バシリウスは錬金術師の力を使って何をしようとしてたの？
Very good question. What was the Emperor trying to do with alchemy?
罠じゃありませんように。
Probably live forever.
ひんやりとした温度と
Can I open this?
程よい弾力。握ってるだけで落ち着くな。
Where's my cube?
これって
I have to bring the cube with me from in.
いっせーの。
Make this poor girl carry it down the hall.
どんどん魔物も強くなってる。気合い入れて挑まなきゃ。
はい、レーニャも活躍します。
張り切りすぎも良くないわ。いつも通りね。
Here we go.
動いたようだな。
Some of these I have to press, and some of these I have to smack with my stick.
なんでしょうかこれ。いくつか。
Oh yeah, I saw your article in the Discord. I haven't had a chance to read it yet, but I'll probably check it out tonight.
こうして並んでいる以上、何かのためなんだろうが。いや、これだけだと何のために用意された設備なのかわからないな。
I don't think Yumi is poor considering how much property she owns at this point. True.
この情報だけではフラミーにも特定
Oh,
が
Flemmy
困難
looks sad that she doesn't know the answer to this. Okay, Flemmy.
そっか。これで一通りは調べられたはず。だけど、なんでしょう。
She basically just goes and clears out the mana in an area and then says, okay, yep, it's mine now.
おい、傭兵女。
何かしら。
とぼけてんなよ。なんか隠してんだろ、お前。
何を？
ちょっとルトが。
止めんなよ、錬金術師。
He's not even calling people by their names, he's calling them by their
これま
class.
でだって違和感がなかったわけじゃねえだろ。
それはニーナさんはどのタイミングで私たちのことに気づいてくれたんだろう。
特にユミヤさん、ルトガーさん、ニーナさん、あなた方は他の団員とはちょっと違う。
答えろ、傭兵女。お前は何を隠してる？お前は俺たちの敵か？
So rude.
私は。
Oh, hey, we ran into the guy we were looking for.
ここを人が訪れるのももはや何百年ぶりでしょうか。
その声。コルレオニス。
尽きぬ興味はお察ししますが、古巣とはいえ勝手に荒らされるのは困ります。
Old lair.
古巣。
Oh, hey, she said the same thing I said.
しかし、これもまた何かの運命なのかもしれませんね。
何言ってんの。運命も何もあんたが私たちをつけてるんじゃ。
I think he did more than follow us here.
偵察ですよ、偵察。あなたについてよく知るためにね。
あ？何が違うってんだよ、クソが。
しかし、いやはや、やはりあなたも錬金術の真理に見せられたものの一人ということか。新たな生命、変異体、ホムンクルス、そういったものに惹かれてしまう。こうしてこの地にて巡り合う時が来ようとは、これを運命と呼ばずして
I don't think Yumi is interested in those things.
一体何の話をしてるの。
はて、私の思い違いでしょうか。
Leomon strikes again. No, it's Dio Brando.
あなたが作り出したのではないですか。
ニーナさんがホムンクルスでもニーナさんはどこからどう見たって人。
ホムンクルスとはそういうものですから。
ニーナさんが錬金術で作られた人間。
くそ、そういうことかよ。
I don't know if I like him explaining it to us when we were about to figure it out ourselves.
第二世代以降の個体は我らアラディスが全て管理していた。だがその個体は彼女が作り出したのでないのであれば、奪われた第一世代か。ああ、なんということでしょう。これはとんだ大誤算だ。急ぎ計画を修正せねば。 あいにく今は忙しい。また追ってゆっくりと話をしましょう。
Actually, yeah. If she just pretended to be interested in the same things that he was doing, maybe she could get him to talk a little bit more.
クソ、待て。なんなのあいつ。散々私たちのことかき乱して。
Yeah, there's no combat or anything. Like, we didn't need him to spell it out for us. Especially since Rutger's gonna continue his interrogation anyway.
話すわ。何もかも。
一度拠点に戻ろう。この話は団長も交えてするべきだ。
ニーナさんが錬金術で生み出された存在。私たちと何も変わらなく見えるのに。
She looks no different except for the red eyes.
こうして考えていても仕方ない。
I get everything in here.
調査拠点に戻って団長と一緒にニーナさんの話を聞こう。
But nope. I need a liquid repair kit. I don't have those yet. Dang. Hate leaving treasure behind. Pretty sure I can't make a liquid repair kit. Yep, I don't know how.
これでいけるはず。せーの。こんな風にいろんなものを作れるのすごく楽しそうです。
Alright, let's head back to the research base.
せっかく人のいるところに来たんだ。情報収集でもしておくか。
Special build manufacturing plant. Selecting and placing a production base on the base construction grid will allow you to duplicate synthesized items using the duplication machine. Hey, we can duplicate now. Inserting neutral particles will shorten production time. All right.
So 洗いざらい吐いてもらおうか。傭兵女、お前の隠してること、その全部をな。
大丈夫。そう凄まなくても、すべて話すつもりよ。でも、そうね。何から話したものかしら。
まず何よりも先に教えてください。ニーナさんはホムンクルスなんですか？
Yeah, that'd be interesting if she knew that she was one the whole time, or if she ever,
そうよ。
or she just thought herself as human the whole time.
数百年前にアラディス帝国で作られた命、錬金術師マリナ・フリーデの手によってね。
マリナさん、あれ？それってファルトナ天文台。ほら、資料に名前のあった。
Rina Friede. How's that name not?
私たちは違う。マリナ博士のもと、誇りをかけて真理を追求する。どこへ行っても、どんな状況でも、我々の魂は決して揺るがない。
そのマリナ博士が私の生みの親よ。黙っていてごめんなさい。調査が進めばいつか知られるって分かってたのに明かせなかった。でもこれだけは信じて、 変異体の彼らがホムンクルスをどう利用するつもりでも、私は今までもこれからも誓って調査団とは敵対しないわ。
I guess the advantage of lying about it was everyone distrusted alchemy. So to come around and say, oh yeah, hey, I was created 100 years ago by alchemy, that no one would trust you.
僕もルトガーと同じ気持ちだ。ホムンクルスでありアラディスで生まれた君がなぜ調査団に入ったか。
Victor's asking the right questions
知ら
too.
ないことには善悪の判断もつけられない。だから話してほしいんだ、君のこと。
分かったわ。それじゃあ聞いてもらえる？長くて短い私の半生を。今から数百年前、
Over 100 years.
かつてアラディス帝国で広告のため
Not just 100
秘密裏に
years.
推し進められた人間を作る実験。その初の成功例である第一世代のホムンクルス。それが私、ニーナ・フリーデよ。今でも鮮明に思い出せるわ。目を開けた私を見て嬉しそうに涙ぐむ博士の顔。でも生み出されてすぐ、私はマリナ博士の元を離れて。
Oh, she looks like a clone of the doctor. Oh.
そう、たくさんの。私が人でないのをいいことにね。
そんなひどすぎるよ。
ええ、博士もそんな国の行いが許せなかったみたい。だからある時、私を連れて研究所を脱走したの。志を同じくする錬金術師たちと一緒に、あの手この手で身を隠しながら西へ西へ。そうしてたどり着いたのがリグナス地方の研究所。私たちは
Laboratory in
ようや
Ligneous
く穏やか
region.
な生活を手に入れられた。
Have we been there yet?
そんな平穏も長くは続かなかったわ。脱走から数年後、アラディスは他国との争いや秘匿研究をめぐる内紛で大きく乱れていてね。その影響はリグナス地方にまで及んだ。さらには大規模なマナ災害もが重なった。私たちのいた研究所も例に漏れずマナの影響で急速に成長した木々に飲まれてしまって。その時私は倒壊に巻き込まれそうになった博士を助けようとした。そこから先の記憶はない。次に目を覚ました時はもうこの時代のユーステラに流れ着いていたわ。
何が？
倒壊に巻き込まれて大怪我をした私を助けるために、博士は研究中
Oh,
だった
interesting.
治療用の
Okay, I didn't know what that was at first.
体内に流れるマナを操作して整える設備よ。私はその中で治療された。海の底に隠されて何百年も、現代に至るまでずっとね。
Okay, so the
の現状を知った時は
the time gap's explained by her being in a cocoon at the bottom of the
アラディスは
ocean.
数百年前に滅亡。錬金術は禁忌とされていた。私は正体を隠して生きると決めたわ。
So she's not actually
自分
been
の身を守るために。
conscious for those centuries that she's been
目覚め
alive.
てしまった以上、私はどうしても知りたかった。いいえ、知らなければならなかった。なぜアラディスは滅びたのか、なぜ故郷は失われないといけなかったのか。研究所で共に過ごした仲間たちは。
In terms of anime, not even the top 50 goofiest things I've heard.
だからアラディスを調べ
No,
られ
it's
る
not
方法を
goofy.
探し続けて。
It's
調査団に行き当たり参加を決めたと。
it would almost be cooler if she had been around for centuries building up her skills and that's why she's good at what she
私も
does.
詳しいことはわからない。
But now it's just, oh, I barely survived an explosion. The doctor saved me, then disappeared. Probably died because they're a human and they don't live long.
あいつは私がホムンクルスだと見抜いていたみたい。目をつけられたのもそれが原因かもしれない。私から話せるのはこれくらいよ。
It covers her origin as a homunculus, you know, like hundreds of years ago. But it doesn't explain anything since, like, coming out of the casket, you know.
いつかは明るみに出る。分かっていたことだった。ただ、私は。いえ。
Like, you know, if she spent, like, the last 300 years, let's pretend everything blew up 300 years ago, trying to figure out the fate of what happened to the Doctor, trying to figure out what happened to the Aladis Empire, or trying to, you know, stop other homunculi from being created. But she couldn't do a lot of it on her own because she had to avoid Dio. But then she saw the research team and then pretended to be like, oh, I've only been around 20 years or whatever, like a normal human, to get in good with him, to work with a team, to get more work done. Then she could try to achieve her goals on her own. I don't know.
お前は本当に追憶の眉計画について何も知らないんだな。
ええ、みんなと同じくマナ連星路で初めて聞いたわ。一体どんな計画にホムンクルスが利用されていたのかしら。でも
Well, here's my theory, since she looks like the Doctor. It's called the Recollection Cocoon Project, and the Doctor had that casket she put Nina in. Maybe it was something the Doctor had intended for themselves. And it's some way of transferring your own memories into a clone of yourself, so that way you can live forever. Or in some way of living forever. But it was clear that Nina had, or the Doctor had developed feelings for Nina. That's why she didn't like her being experimented on and, you know, spirited away with her. With the other alchemists away from the Empire. And then used the casket she had been working on and couldn't bring herself to put herself into Nina's body and just let Nina live a normal life, or as normal as could be for a homunculus.
Yumia, 商業地区の調査については
I'm just trying to draw the lines to color in the gaps that are missing.
一緒に向かってやってくれ。
わかりました。
Not leaving Nina behind.
よし、それじゃあ一旦解散。
解散って私も拘束とかしなくていいの？
その気があるならとっくにしてるよ。お前の処遇はこいつらが出す答え次第だ。あ、
But her being a homunculus explains her ability to survive in the mana-bound areas on her own when we first ran into her. But she doesn't know alchemy, so she couldn't clear it up like they needed Yumia for. Try to leave and I run into another thing. Okay, Nina gets some cuddling time with Lenya. Probably to help with the trauma. Give her a break.
いてあげてください、ニーナさん。レイには怯えちゃってるんで。
ユミヤさん、ありがとうございます。
Sorry, Nina.
ごめんなさい、私ったら。
I'll limit myself to an hour a day.
やめるつもりはないんですね。ニーナさん、レイニャの気持ちも汲んでくださいね。
昔から可愛いものを前にすると自制できなくなっちゃうのよね。
ニーナさん、昔から可愛いものが好きなんですか？
ええ、昔はよくぬいぐるみを集めたりしてたわ。今も見かけると触れたくなっちゃうの。
レイニャのことをじっと見ないでください。
Poor Lenya.
ぬいぐるみか。ふわふわが好きなら、もしかして囲まれて寝てたり？
それはやめたけど、抱き枕は持っていたわ。
Nina has a body pillow. Amazing.
手触りもいいし、触れたらすぐ寝られちゃうし、何よりとっても可愛い見た目なのよ。でもここには持ってこられなかったのよね。
レイニャは抱き枕にはなれませんよ。
Lenya says she won't be the new body pillow. Okay.
一休みしつつ荷物の整理とかしたいな。
Oh wait, I don't need to save. The game just auto-saves, doesn't it? No, I do save. Holy cow, it's been like a month since we last played. Dang, we need to try to play this more frequently. And I should have been saving all stream. What if my computer crashed and I lost everything? Well, guys, I'm sorry I can't go any longer, but my stomach is actually really killing me. So, I need to go and take care of that. But it was great streaming for you guys. I hope you guys had fun with more Atelier or Yumia. I'm glad to get back to this after being away for so long. Yeah, you too, Mercenary. You stay dangerous. We'll be back tomorrow. Gondola did get his magic cards, so we'll be doing the pack opening stream tomorrow. And then probably going back into more 7 Days to Die. So I'll have... There'll be another stream. I'll get my schedule out. Try to get it out early tomorrow. What was I going to say? Oh, it's going to be a short week this week. I am doing some traveling this weekend, so only a couple streams. Oh, I can't forget. I'm doing the Alzheimer's charity stream this week too. So those are the two ones I know about for sure. So hopefully you guys will come to those. But yeah, beyond that, I don't really have anything specific. But I'll figure it out tomorrow. Let's go ahead and find a couple people to raid. Let's see. Who's live on YouTube right now? Oh, Mars is playing Minecraft. She started an hour ago, so she should still be live when we get over there. And I think we'll raid Anne. Anne is playing Claire Obscure. Heard that's a pretty cool game. Okay, yeah, let's raid Anne here on Twitch. I got the raid set up for Mars. Alright guys, I hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday. Thank you so much again for hanging out. I'm going to also take time tonight to swap the cables on my mic and see if there's any other troubleshooting I can do. I'm really sorry for the static. Thank you for bearing with me and even trying to help give suggestions and let me know about it so I can fix it. Tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central Time, I'll be with Gondola. We'll do Magic the Gathering, Final Fantasy cards, and then zombies. Yeah, you have a good night too, Culp. Sorry, I really need to rush. My stomach is really hurting. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Take care, stay safe, stay out of trouble, and we'll see you later. Bye bye.